Welcome. Today, we're exploring why growth often feels like failure before it feels like progress. Growth is usually pictured as something exciting, but in reality, it can feel uncomfortable and even discouraging. When you're in the middle of growing, you might feel like you're struggling more than ever or even moving backward. This confusion is common and can make you believe you're failing, even when you're actually moving forward. The discomfort you feel is not a sign of failure, but a natural part of the process. As we move through this video, you'll see how these feelings are not only normal, but also essential for real progress. Let's dive deeper into why growth can feel so wrong at first. Growth requires us to step away from what's familiar and comfortable. When you try something new, you lose the confidence that comes from knowing what you're doing. Suddenly, you're a beginner again, and that can feel awkward and frustrating. It's easy to mistake this discomfort for failure, but it's actually a sign that you're learning and expanding your abilities. Letting go of old habits or ways of thinking can feel like a loss, but it's necessary for real change. Remember, every time you leave your comfort zone, you're opening the door to new possibilities. This is a crucial stage in the growth journey, and everyone experiences it. Real progress doesn't always announce itself. Skills, habits, and confidence develop slowly, often beneath the surface. In the early stages, you might not see any visible results, which can make you doubt whether you're making progress at all. The brain is quick to assume that nothing is changing, but in reality, growth is happening quietly. It's only when you look back that you realize how far you've come. This invisible progress is a normal part of any learning journey. As we continue, keep in mind that just because you can't see change right away doesn't mean it isn't happening. Brains are wired for efficiency and predictability. When you start to grow and change, it disrupts that balance, requiring more mental energy and focus. This resistance can create feelings of fatigue and discomfort, making it seem like something is wrong. But in reality, your brain is simply adapting to new patterns. Discomfort is a sign that you're stretching beyond your old limits. It's important to recognize that this resistance is not a signal to stop, but a natural part of the growth process. With time, your brain will adjust, and what once felt difficult will become second nature. It's easy to compare your early progress to someone else's finished results, but this only leads to discouragement. You see their success without seeing the struggles and setbacks they faced along the way. Everyone's growth timeline is different, and comparison can make your own progress feel inadequate. Instead of focusing on others, try to keep your attention on your own journey and learning. Remember, you're only seeing the highlights of someone else's story, not the full picture. Shifting your focus away from comparison helps you appreciate your own efforts and growth. Mistakes are a natural part of growth, not a sign of failure. Many of us are taught to fear mistakes, but they're actually valuable feedback. Each error shows you what still needs practice and helps you refine your skills. As you learn more, your awareness increases, and sometimes your confidence drops. This is because you start to see the complexity of what you're learning, which can create self-doubt. But this phase is necessary for real improvement and deeper understanding. Over time, as you keep practicing, your confidence will rise again, stronger than before. Emotional growth is especially challenging because it often disrupts your sense of identity and your relationships with others. Setting boundaries or changing long-held beliefs can bring up feelings of guilt or loneliness. This discomfort is a sign that you're changing on a deeper level, not that you're failing. Emotional growth challenges old patterns and pushes you to become more authentic. It's normal to feel uncertain during this process, but these feelings are temporary and part of meaningful change. One of the most powerful ways to keep moving forward is to reframe how you see discomfort and setbacks. Instead of judging your progress by perfection, focus on what you're learning and the effort you're putting in. Allow yourself to be imperfect, and remember that progress is cumulative. It adds up over time. By shifting your mindset, growth becomes more manageable and less intimidating. This approach helps you stay motivated and resilient, even when things get tough. Growth requires trust and patience. The confusion and discomfort you feel are temporary phases, not signs that you're on the wrong path. With persistence, stability and progress will follow. Remember, change takes time, and every step you take is building towards something better. Trusting the process helps you stay committed, even when results aren't immediately visible. Over time, your efforts will lead to greater confidence and a sense of accomplishment. In the end, growth often feels messy and uncertain before it becomes clear and rewarding. You might lose your sense of certainty before you gain new skills and confidence. Over time, the effort you put in transforms into stability and self-assurance, even if you don't notice it right away. Progress is often quiet and gradual, but when you look back, you'll see just how far you've come. Remember, struggle always comes before confidence, and every step forward counts.